Good morning again from the promised land. Ooh, pretty chill one today from me. Like today, I feel really dank, happy, content, and just, you know what I mean, looking around, having a coffee, feeling quite good, excited for the day ahead as well. Obviously it's a trading day, get to trade with the boys in the Discord, you know what I mean, grinding out and such, but yesterday, feeling a bit low. Day before, feeling a bit lower. Day before that, feeling a bit lower. Day before that, feeling good. For me, you know how people say like the secret to happiness and stuff? I actually believe in contrast and supply and demand in every facet of life. For instance, me and my girlfriend barely ever see each other. And if we do, we'll see each other in like a block of time, then we'll have a fat break. But that makes it so that when we do see each other, it's high energy, it's passionate, it's amazing. I'm happy, we're enjoying the time that we have together. But that's only because, in my opinion, is that we don't spend all time with each other. You see those relationships that you spend every waking day, they start to get tired of each other, they start to get ratty, they start to complain. And I feel like that's the same with everything. You can't have happiness without a bit of sadness, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if I didn't have those low days, the good days wouldn't be good because they're only good in comparison to the rest. Everything is comparison. The only reason you're having a good trading week is because you're relating it to a bad trading week. If every trading week was profitable would no longer be good. Profitable would be the standard. Do you know what I'm saying? A good month or a good period is when you'd be extremely profitable. So instead of now profitable being good, it's now not good, it's a standard, and now the good is extremely of that thing. It's an extreme. And I feel like that's the same with everything in life. If you consume something too much, only the extremes get you stimulated. If you experience something so much, only the extremes of that experience stimulate your brain. And it's the same with everything. And I think it all links to expectation as well. Like, recently, I passed 310k in funding the other week, which added to the empire. And then I was already expecting more money to come through because I've now got the ability to make more money. And then when a loss streak happened, which I'm on a loss streak at the moment, a 6 loss streak on Top Step and a 4 loss streak on ACG, some of those trades are shared. And the reason why I'm not impacted by it at all, by the way, I'm not going to change my trading, I'm not doing anything different, but the reason why I do feel any sort of way about this losing period is because I expected it to not happen, whether that be a conscious or subconscious expectation. I still expected to now make some more money out of this new funding, when instead I should have just accepted that I got the new funding. This is just a result of me playing the game. And if this new funding disappears, if it stays, if it pays, if it doesn't, that doesn't matter. Just ride in the wave. And realistically, with the top steps, there's a possibility that they all go. 100%, and I can re-get them back. But with the Forex accounts, they're not... I mean, I don't want the universe to now slap me with something that I didn't think was going to happen, but all of them, the way that I do the risk plan on those, I need a 20 trade loss streak in order to fail. So it's like, is that really going to happen? No, it's never happened in any sort of anything. So yeah, they're not going to lose, but it's just going to be longer to get them a payout. And it all links back to that supply and demand, the supply of expectation. And then, oh, look what happens when you supply the expectation. If the demand doesn't meet that expectation, then you're disappointed. If you're with your girlfriend 24/7, 7 days out of the week, all times of the day, those rich moments are no longer rich because they're comparable to every other moment. So then you need even richer moments. You need that peak to be even higher. And I think that's just the same with everything in life, which means that regardless of what happens, it's all going to be the same. Regardless of what phone you get, it's only going to be comparable to the previous phone. You know what I mean? Regardless of what, everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as those standard needs are met, and that is what I wanted to lead on to, is meeting the standard needs is the bar for happiness. Everything else is up to you, depending on your consumption and your expectation. And what I mean by this is the weather that you want, the food that you want to eat, the clothes that you want to wear, and the experience on a day-to-day basis that you want to have as a baseline is what money can change. Everything else is based on supply and demand of how much you consume that thing, in my opinion. Obviously, I haven't got the private jets, I haven't got the cars. No, I can't relate to that just yet. Where I am and my situation, there's no point in getting a car, no point in getting a watch. There's nothing, because I'm in a third world country in Asia just grinding. There's no point, there's no Westerners to show off to. There's no egos to flex on. Everyone's really humble. There's no competition here in where I am locally, because that's just not what people are doing around here. So I'm not too bothered, and I'm not going to be motivated to even spend that sort of money. But what I have been motivated to do is to level up my life so that once again, I feel good because of the food. I feel good because of the weather. I'm doing what I want to do, and that's the level of happiness you can achieve from the money, in my opinion. I know that was a bit of an elongated explanation, but that is it, bro. What you need to do ASAP is just get out here. Get out somewhere. Leave your fucking bedroom, bro. Even if that's to a neighbouring town. Even if that's to a neighbouring city. Hopefully it can be to a neighbouring country, or even a faraway country, just to get yourself out of that chaos that you've been living your entire life, that rut, the cycle of good habits to bad habits, to good routine to bad routine, to degeneracy to success, on a roll to all of a sudden you're in a rocky period. And this was my entire come up. It's 2-week stints of progression, and then 6-week stints of low motivation and just slugging through it. And that's been my entire existence, to be honest. It's like a 20% feeling amazing, 80% feeling distraught. And I don't know if that's something to do with me or if that's just life, but that's how my mind is, to be honest. I have 20% of the time where I'm max effort, max capacity, max focus, max performance. And then 80% it's like, maybe I'm somebody else's max performance, but not my own. I'm still doing more work than my people that I speak to, but in those 80% down periods, but it's still not good enough for me. And I think that's a trait that I do see in people that talk about traits that they see in successful people. It's like that not the self-hatred, but that constant, the bar is met. And when the bar is met, and I'm not talking about materialistic things, I'm talking about performance and result. Let's say I meet this bar of performance and result. When I'm here, I now then open my eyes to the other bar that I think I can now achieve. Because I'm like, well, if I can achieve this now, then that means I can achieve the next thing, because, bro, I'm barely even trying and I'm achieving my peak. So if I try, then I can achieve my max peak. But then it's that trying, isn't it? It's that keeping up, bro. It's that not getting distracted by the rewards of your success now. Maybe you're earning a couple grand a month from fundeds, or you've got a live capital, or whatever you're doing to get a bit of money. And maybe you want to enjoy that money. Maybe that money is now going to make you sustainable to not have to work day in, day out. And that's like it is for me. I don't have to work day in, day out. I don't have to trade every day. I don't have to do all these things. But I know that I need to take it to the next level. And that's that thing, isn't it? Like, in order to take it to the next level, you just need to be on a completely different plane of existence that I don't think I'm currently on. I don't think I'm on that plane of existence to reach that 300k a month mark, that mil a month mark. I don't think I can do it just yet with how I'm living, with how I'm acting, with what I'm doing. But it's obviously an everyday progression to try reach that standard, isn't it? And that's where I'm at currently, bro. And this morning thoughts is maybe not advice to you. Maybe it's more advice to myself, and maybe it's more of a journal entry more than a conversation with you. But essentially, yeah, I need to try a lot harder if I want to make that big jump. And yeah, I imagine you are the same. You might be in an uncomfortable state where you're not making any money and you want to make some money. And in that case, just keep your head down and keep grinding. But when you do achieve that, just try not to lose sight of the point. The whole point is that we're on a never-ending cycle of work, a never-ending cycle of progression, a never-ending cycle of trying to build the empire that we want to live and breathe in. Maybe that's not your goals. Maybe you want to just earn enough trading so you can chill the fuck out and you can just relax. And you know what, bro? That is sick. And I rate you for being able to do that. But me, I can't do that. Every time I relax, I always think about the work that I'm not doing. Every time I sit and loathe in my success, I don't even know if loathe would be the right word, but essentially bathing in my success. And I'm not saying I've had a lot at all, but the success that I can measure in my head, you know what I mean? What I wanted when I was broke, I've got now, okay? I just wanted that freedom, okay? And when I was making 10k a month, I hit that bar that I wanted to get from all of those years prior. But when I hit that bar and I started to chill out, I then realized that I don't think I do just want the money. I don't think I do just want the things that the money buys. I think I actually like the work that makes the money. I think what I actually find happiness in is looking back at my previous actions, looking back at what I've done in, let's say, the last 2-week period, the last 3-week period, the last month period, and knowing that I am doing the right thing to achieve and become the person that I want to be. But when that's not the case, when I look back at a 2-week period or a 3-week period and I have not done the actions that I needed to do to achieve what I want to achieve, I hate myself. And I suddenly feel the low periods, and that's the low moments that I feel. I wake up and I look back at the day before and I go, what am I doing? What am I doing? Some people would be grateful to be in my position, but I just don't see it. And yeah, I mean, that's some of the daily struggles. I mean, this probably morning thoughts is probably daily struggles is probably what I'm going to call it, because it's not all up. Although I feel good today, I've had my this is my second coffee. I can just fuck it. I've had my second coffee, we're sipping it now, and I'm looking around. I'll show you what the view is. It's just, I've swapped chairs today, so it's the opposite view. Just looking around, you know what I mean? Just chilling around in the nice sun. It's about like 30 degrees, but it's chill though. I got used to the heat and stuff, so I can sit outside without like just dying now. But yeah, I mean, I think I waffled. I don't even know if you boys care really, but it's just more of a journal entry for myself, and maybe some of you guys can relate to this, you know what I mean? Hopefully that's the idea of these little morning thought videos, is that I at least touch some of you guys one-to-one, and hopefully you can relate on this, and we can maybe have a conversation in the comment section about this as well. But wrapping up this little morning thought segment, I think it's gone on for long enough. You're probably bored of me speaking now. I just want to say, as I always say, grateful for the community that we built, and I'm grateful that you guys are getting involved, and you specifically watching this video. I hope you're crushing it right now, and if you're not crushing it, just remember what I just said. Maybe your happiness is not found in the direct results of your success or of your soon-to-be success, but your happiness is instead found in looking back and knowing that you are on the right path to become who you want to be. With all that said and done, peace out. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the Discord. Links in description as per usual. Have a good one, boys.